90% of bikes bought in America never leave the garage after month 3. But folding electric bikes are flipping that statistic on its head. People are riding these things every single day. Why? Because they solve the one thing that kills bike ownership: storage and effort. Parents are using these to keep up with their kids on family rides. Teenagers are choosing these over video games on weekends. And retirees are using them to explore trails they haven't touched in years. 3 totally different riders. One category solving all of it. In this video, we're breaking down the 5 best folding electric bikes for 2026. We'll cover who each one is actually built for, the standout features, and one honest downside for each, so you know exactly what you're getting into. These aren't just fast bikes. They fold down small enough to fit in a trunk, a closet, or under a desk at work. That's the whole point. All the links and current pricing are in the description below, so you can check availability while you watch. Let's get into it. Number 1. This first pick is for the everyday commuter. Someone who wants to replace short car trips without spending a fortune. The problem most beginner e-bikes have is they're either too heavy to carry upstairs, or too weak to handle hills. This one is built specifically to be light enough to fold and carry, but with enough motor power to handle a real commute. A few standout features. First, fat tires that grip well on wet pavement and light gravel. Second, a simple one-hand fold that takes just a few seconds. And third, a battery that's easy to pop out and charge at your desk. One buyer said this was the first e-bike that actually made them sell their second car. Now, honestly, the top speed on this one isn't going to blow you away if you're used to bigger bikes. It's built for reliability, not racing. If you want something built more for family rides and rougher terrain, that's next. Number 2. This next one is for families who want everyone, from teenagers to grandparents, riding together. The problem with a lot of family bikes is that one size doesn't fit everyone comfortably. This model solves that with an adjustable frame and seat that works across different heights and skill levels. Standout features. Wide fat tires for stability on grass, sand, or dirt trails. A suspension system that smooths out bumps for less experienced riders. And a clear, easy-to-read display so kids can actually understand their speed and battery life. Buyers keep mentioning how much easier it made weekend rides with their kids, since nobody gets left behind anymore. The limitation here is weight. It's on the heavier side, so folding it and lifting it into a car trunk takes a bit more effort than some of the other picks. Next up is a lighter option, built for younger riders who want something nimble. Number 3. This pick is for teens and smaller riders who want something quick, fun, and easy to control. A lot of e-bikes feel bulky and intimidating for newer or younger riders. This one solves that with a smaller frame and lighter overall build, without sacrificing the fat tire grip. A few things that stand out. It's noticeably easier to maneuver in tight spaces like driveways or bike paths. The acceleration is smooth, not jumpy, which matters for newer riders. And it folds down small enough to fit in a closet or small apartment. One reviewer said their teenager started riding to school instead of asking for a ride, every single day. The honest downside. Because it's lighter and smaller, it's not the best choice for taller adults or long-distance highway-style commutes. Now let's get into our top pick, the one with the most range and power on this list. Number 4. Velo 1000W Folding Electric Bike, top pick. This is the pick for serious commuters and long-distance riders who don't want to compromise on power. The biggest problem with most folding e-bikes is range. You get a fun ride for 20 miles, and then you're stuck walking at home. The Velo solves that with a large 48-volt, 20-amp-hour removable battery rated for up to 80 miles on a single charge. Here's what stands out. First, a powerful 1000-watt motor with an 1100-watt peak that handles hills without slowing you down. Second, 20-inch by 3-inch fat tires built to grip sand, snow, and rough trails. And third, a dual suspension system paired with hydraulic disc brakes, so the ride stays smooth and the stopping power stays strong, even on wet roads. Buyers keep mentioning how this bike completely replaced their car for daily errands, thanks to that long range and folding design that fits in almost any trunk. Now, to be fair, with that much battery and motor power, this bike is heavier than some of the smaller picks on this list, so lifting it upstairs regularly takes some getting used to. If range and power matter most to you, this is likely your pick. But if budget is the bigger factor, our final option might be a better fit. Number 5. Our final pick is for riders who want a more premium, full-featured experience. The problem with a lot of budget e-bikes is that the extras, like real suspension, a proper display, and strong brakes, get cut to hit a lower price. This model keeps those higher-end touches without stepping into pro-level pricing. A few features that stand out. Full front and rear suspension for a noticeably smoother ride. A larger color display showing speed, distance, and battery in one glance. And multiple riding modes, so you can choose between pure pedal power, assisted pedaling, or full throttle. One user mentioned this felt like riding a bike double its price, especially on longer weekend trails. The trade-off. It sits at a higher price point than the others on this list, so it's best for someone ready to invest a bit more upfront. That wraps up all 5. Let's break down exactly who should grab which one. So here's how this breaks down by rider type. If you're a first-time commuter on a tighter budget, Product 1 gets you started without overspending. If you're a parent wanting to ride with your whole family, Product 2 is built for that. If you're a teenager or a smaller rider who wants something light and easy, Product 3 fits best. If you want the longest range and strongest motor for daily use, the Velo, Product 4, is your top pick. And if you want a premium ride with all the extra comfort features, Product 5 is worth the higher investment. Whichever one fits your lifestyle, all 5 links, along with current pricing, are down in the description below. Prices and availability can change, so double-check there before you buy. If this video helped you narrow down your choice, hit subscribe for more honest gear breakdowns like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.